Well, come on, we carry. Morning, hi, good morning. When I get a chance to gas in, I will this. Yeah, man, thanks, sir. All the thanks.
Yeah, we just had some real awesome doubles, and I'm here rolling again. Mr. Lyndon Baptiste.
I could follow where you're going through. You have SYW Media, you have tie-dye kitty, and you're studying where you're going and what we're doing today, how it fit in.
Exactly, because it's always a story that you're trying to tell.
A second channel definitely work for me.
Yeah. I need a channel like that.
Yeah, that's, you know.
Just one more channel. Just one more channel.
One more channel
to complicate my life.
And I'm watching something with Caribbean content creators there this morning. I seen, you know, I should have a channel for this.
Watching him pour that there. Home shop. How you going there, sir? Yeah, the man doing a real good job. Podcast is a collection or series of digital audio files made available for listening via the internet. Each individual audio recording is known as a podcast episode. Podcasts are typically hosted by an individual or individuals who lead a conversation, share stories, or report the news. Right, so what you're doing here, sir?
Oh, you want me to remove that?
No.
You sure?
This is your dictionary. This is your paper. I'm just a guest in your house.
All right, okay, great. So for each one, this is the pod mic that I have, right?
Daddy?
So for each one of the inputs that I have, hi baby, I could choose a different type of microphone that I might be attaching it to.
So what triggers you have here? Any samples?
It might come with. Yeah, like the music bed. I'm thinking, you know, you listen to different podcasts and they probably have like little jingles at the beginning or whatever, but I don't know how to do that stuff.
So basically, the thing might just have to hold down the pad and import a sample into the pad so that you could do like crowd cheering.
Yes.
That kind of shit.
Yes, it could do that. And like if you make your own jingle or whatever, and this is also, I think what they call a MIDI controller or something.
Yeah.
So like if you're using OBS, you could be doing camera switching and whatnot off of it. Right. Where you might be like relaxed position, where you might be there.
Around here.
I could get that mic maybe a little bit so the camera will get your face a little bit better. Yeah, you good to go there?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You're looking good, man. You're looking model material, man. Brr. Fire! Hey. Booyaka. The booster, sir.
You see it's very wet.
Yeah, very wet. Oh gosh. Oh god, my wife forgot. She see this boy.
You don't just leave a stain on the table.
No, what happened? This is. Anyway. Look, I'm not this is our wedding gift, boy. That's somebody putting in there. Boy, you ready?
Yes, sir.
I heard the record, right?
Yeah, good.
Today we're talking with Sean Youngwing, a musician, photographer, and YouTuber from Trinidad. I'm hoping at the end of this discussion we know everything about recording and publishing, distribution, and marketing a song in Trinidad and Tobago. So Sean, it's a real big pleasure to have you here. And thank you very much for coming, sir.
My pleasure, bro.
Sean, tell me a little bit about Tie-Dye Kitty and God's Gift of Annoyance.
God's Gift of Annoyance was written in the perspective of most women when they go to a nightclub. There's always that one guy that approaches them that feels he is God's gift to women. But they are really an annoyance.
You keep going.
I have to stop, right? So they feel that they are God's gift to women. So that song was written in the perspective of the woman that is annoyed by this guy that is approaching them. And it's also written for 9/5 back in the day when they used to play local music. Oh, wait.
I know you have an apple juice.
Yeah, we have an apple juice. But I had a question for you, if you don't mind, right?
Okay.
After the dal, rice, and bhaji, what is your biggest food addiction?
For the next 30 days, I'm going to eat nothing but dal, rice, and bhaji because I love dal, rice, and bhaji. And I'm curious to see what happens if I stick to one meal for a 30-day period. It's an easy meal to prepare. My wife could look up that like nothing. Hot sauce. That helps it. Love dal and rice.
You think you'll be saying that after 7 days?
Yeah. Well, it's definitely not dal, rice, and bhaji because I refuse to eat dal, rice, and bhaji. But I don't have any particular food addictions, but what I realize is that I am trying to control my portions a little bit more, especially since I hit 40 recently. So, food addiction, boy, you see chocolate, boy, I have a real problem with chocolate.
That is also mine. But the dark chocolate, like the semi-sweet, I think that is the bomb. Because it's unlike coffee, I drink coffee with no sugar, no cream, and coffee and like dark chocolate is that for me also. I just thought I'd mention that.
Yeah.
Because you were talking about.
But any particular brand?
No, just total dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
The more bitter it is, the better.
That does anything for your singing voice?
No. Absolutely not.
And I should mention that Sean is a fantastic singer. Sean, looking at your work, I think you're a really talented guy. Mm-hmm. And I know I want to talk to you particularly about the music industry in Trinidad and Tobago today.
Very cool.
But looking at your body of work, your interest in YouTube and different stuff that you have there is a fantastic portfolio that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this is the first of what I hope would be many discussions because I know if we try to fit everything in, including chocolate addiction and this apple juice that, and this apple juice that you introduced me to, the conversation will never end. So cheers.
Links for all of Mr. Lyndon Baptiste's books will be in the description for this video. Also, the link for the podcast when it's released will also be tagged in the comment section because it's not out as yet. I would also like to mention, I would also like to say a special thanks to Lyndon Baptiste and his family for having me on their show, their podcast. Much appreciated. It was a breath of fresh air getting to talk to someone that's also in the field to express some of the issues and things that we have going on within the whole YouTube space. So once again, Lyndon, thank you for having me. For the other YouTubers, the Mr. Harry, we need to meet soon. Shout out to Jacob and Niche Vlogs, Reaping What You Sow, Trini Out and About, Trinbago Vibes, The Bushman, Shine Story, Renelli TV, Kelly TV, and a bunch of other local YouTubers that I can't think about off the top of my head right now. Big up, guys. You all are doing awesome work. Boom. Now, if you want to purchase the books locally, Lyndon, I forgot the other 2 books by you, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, so if you want to purchase these books locally, $300, you get all 4 of Lyndon Baptiste's books. Yeah, cool.